I bear terrible news. We just played Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, and we're on night 5, and we can't beat it. Well, there's a very good reason why. Because this game is so good, you know. It's so good, because it's really funny, because every time you want to do an attempt, it takes you have to walk down this dark aisle for 20 seconds, then you have to listen to them talk for another 20 seconds. But then it's there's this other part, so then it's basically a minute per attempt, so then you do that. Then you have to put in the funny code, but it's really janky and hard to do that, and you don't even get a second to put it in, or you die. But that's our bad, right, Gavin? It's our fault. So we're doing that, and then we beat it, right? And then we're following the clown girl's directions, and she says, go forward, and we're going forward, right? And then we just die. And she doesn't tell us to stop. Says access denied, and we die. And that's because we have to beat this mini game, right? But this mini game, you can only play it after you die 6 times. So they're not factoring all that in. If we have to die, we have to go there. That takes us 6 minutes before we can do one attempt to play the mini game. And the mini game's full of crap because if you have to do it perfect, otherwise you fail and you die. And then that's another 6 minutes. So this game is so incredibly, it's the biggest piece of shit I've ever touched, and it really pisses me off. And let's talk about night 4, Gavin.
Night 4. So you're put in some animal suit, and it opened up, and you had to tighten the screws. But there's these ballerina people who are trying to kill you. And it's basically you have to play perfect. It took us over an hour to beat that one, and it took us over 2 hours to even attempt night 5. And we couldn't beat night 5, but Trevor beat night 4 because, we watched the guide, lots of them. We tried to beat it for over an hour.
That one was more at least skill-based, and you could attempt it within 10 seconds.
Yeah.
The problem with night 5 is that we did it. It was really hard. It already took us long enough time to beat it normally. So then we get to the part, and then we have to play the mini game. And you're supposed to be able to go through the menu and do extras and to just play the game, but we can't do that. It's blanked out for us. So we'd have to die 6 times. So that's 6 minutes per one attempt. And it's really, really boring and terrible. And, I'm just really disappointed, Everyone's hyping this up, saying it was a great Freddy game, but it's probably the worst Freddy game of them all, dare I say, because, it's really stupid that you have to beat that mini game. You should just be able to play that mini game if it's required to actually beat the game. We shouldn't have to die 6 times for one attempt at the mini game. And it's just really hard because, we've been at this for a long time, and we can't. We try it again, and then, the mini game's hard too, so that doesn't help. And so it's not worth it. This game. I paid $8 for this game. I paid $8, and Gavin expected a lot, and this game just broke his heart.
Yeah.
So, out of 10, I rate this a 0. 0 out of 10. This is probably the worst game I've ever played. I'd rather play Lawnmower Simulator or even any other game. I'd rather play a game where it just, I don't know, anything. So that's it. Any last comments, Gavin?
At least Valora was hot.
War was pretty hot. The Freddys had really good designs.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it. See ya.